In part one, I showed you the design, how healthcare profits from sickness, how education creates obedience, how employment keeps you dependent. You see the cage. Now I'm showing you the exit. In the next 10 minutes, you're getting the step by step blueprint to opt out of their system and build your own. This is the escape. This is freedom. Let's look at the freedom mindset. First, you have to change your thinking. Before you can escape the system, you have to escape the mindset the system gave you. So stop thinking, I need them. Stop thinking, there's no other way, or I have to play by their rules. And start thinking, I can live outside of this. I can build outside this. I don't need their approval. I create my own path. Escaping physically starts with escaping mentally. You have to deprogram yourself first. Now, here are the practical steps. Escape one is sovereign health sovereignty. Opt out of sick care. You don't need their health care if you don't get sick. And you don't get sick if you stop consuming poison. So grow your own food or buy from farmers. Eliminate processed food. Filter your water. Eat what heals, not what's convenient. Learn natural healing. You want to implement herbs, fasting, and what's called superfoods. Your body can heal itself if you give it what it needs. So study, learn, and apply the knowledge. You want to prevent instead of treat. You need to include movement, sunlight, sleep, and manage stress. Don't wait until you're sick to care about health. When you're healthy, you don't need their system. And that's sovereignty. That's escape. You can't do this perfectly, but every step toward health is a step away from dependence. Escape two. This is knowledge sovereignty. Even if you want to engage in their education system, don't be ignorant. There's a wide resource out there with knowledge beyond their education system. Even if you decide to obtain a degree, gain skills, gain knowledge, read books, take free courses online, watch YouTube. Learn what you need, not what they decide. Real skills are building, growing, creating, and earning. So teach your children differently. Teach them critical thinking, not just memorization. Teach them financial literacy, self-sufficiency, not dependence. And avoid debt at all costs, if possible. Avoid student loans if possible. Attend trade schools, apprenticeships. Do some self-teaching. Debt is chain. Avoid it. Know that knowledge is everywhere, free. You don't need their institution. You need discipline to learn on your own. And that's sovereignty. That's escape. Escape number three, economic sovereignty. Opt out of employment dependence. This is the big one. Economic freedom. And here's how you do that. Don't depend on one job. There are side businesses, freelancing, creating. Have multiple income sources because that equals security. If one fails, you survive. You need to own assets, not liabilities. Get land. That's the most important asset. Even small, even rural, get land. Because land equals food, land equals shelter, land equals sovereignty, land equals legacy. Grow your own food. Food sovereignty equals life sovereignty. Even a small garden. You're not dependent on supply chains. You feed yourself. You want to make sure you create mutual aid networks. Pool resources together with neighbors. Share skills, share tools and knowledge. Build together what you can't build alone. Seek to reduce expenses drastically. Live below your means. Cut everything unnecessary. Save, invest, and build. Freedom costs less than you think. Economic sovereignty is not about getting rich in their system. It's about building outside their system until you don't need their system. That's the goal. That's escape. Here's the vision and what escape looks like. So imagine you wake up without an alarm. Your time is yours. You eat food you grew or food you know is clean. So your body is healthy. You work on projects you choose. Your income comes from multiple sources you built. You own land. You're teaching your children sovereignty. You're building your community. You don't need their healthcare. You're not sick. You don't need their education. You're self-taught and skilled. You don't need their jobs. You built your own income. You're not dependent. You're not controlled. You're not trapped. That's freedom. That's what's possible when you escape. Understand that the system is designed to fail you. Part 1 showed you that. But you're not trapped. You can opt out. You can build outside. Health sovereignty, knowledge sovereignty, economic sovereignty. Step by step, day by day, and escape. It may not be easy. It may not be fast, but it's possible. And every step you take away from dependence is a step toward freedom. The system fails you by design, but your escape, that's your design. Build it. If this 2-part series opened your eyes, please subscribe, share both parts, and take one action this week towards sovereignty. Just one. Start. Escape the system. Build your freedom. Live sovereign. See you in the next one.